Today's lesson is on parts of an element. The first part of an element is the atomic number. The second part is the element symbol. Then the next part is the element name and the atomic mass. You will be given these little labels to label each part. The atomic number of hydrogen is 1. The element symbol is H. The atomic mass is 1.008, and you will be doing this as practice, okay? The second worksheet you will be receiving is identifying the protons, neutrons, and electrons, okay? The protons and electrons are the atomic number, okay? But to find the neutrons is different, okay? So how to identify the neutrons? First, you have to identify the atomic mass. Second, you have to identify the number of protons. Then you will be subtracting the atomic mass by the number of protons. So, for example, 7 is the atomic number for nitrogen. The symbol is N, the element name is nitrogen, and the atomic mass is 14.0067. Again, the number of protons and electrons are the atomic number, okay? So you'll be subtracting the atomic mass, 14.0067, but you'll be rounding it. So it would be 14 minus the number of protons, which will equal 7. 7 is going to be your number of neutrons. So our first lesson is oxygen. What is 8? Is it the atomic mass or is it the atomic number?
8 is the atomic number.
And O is the?
Element symbol.
And oxygen is?
The element's name.
And 15.99 is?
The atomic mass.
Good job, Matthew. Okay, so which ones would be the protons and electrons?
The atomic number would be the protons and electrons,
Okay.
Miss Jackie.
And how would you find the neutrons?
We would have to round the atomic mass.
Which is?
15.999.
And what would you round it to?
16.
And you would subtract it by?
The atomic number.
Okay, more so the protons, which is the atomic number, okay? Now your next worksheet is going to be on carbon. Okay, so I'm going to mix these up again to see if you remember each part, okay? So what is 6?
6 is the atomic number.
Okay, and C is the?
Element symbol.
Good job. And carbon is?
And I think carbon is the element's name.
Okay.
Which leaves 12.011 is the atomic mass.
And can you explain which one is the protons and the electrons?
The atomic number is the protons and electrons.
Good job. And then how would you find the neutrons?
We would have to round the atomic mass.
To what number?
12.
Okay. And then you would subtract it by?
6.
Which is the?
Atomic number.
And the number of?
Neutrons.
No, the number of protons and electrons.
Number of protons and electrons.
Okay.
6.
And what number would you get for the number of neutrons?
6.
Okay, awesome. So now you'll be labeling these worksheets that list the atomic number, the atomic mass, protons, electrons, and the neutrons, okay? So, independently, you'll be labeling this, and then after that, you'll be guessing the element. Good job. 8 is the atomic number. $15.99 is the atomic mass. Good job. Can you explain the bottom part?
This is the atomic mass, but we're rounding to 16, then subtracting the atomic number,
which is also the protons, which you're actually
also
supposed to
protons.
subtract. Mm-hmm. And what number did you get?
And that gives us 8, which is the number of neutrons.
Good job. Can you guess this element?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Good job, Matthew. Okay. Next worksheet, we'll be doing the same thing. Okay. This is practice. Okay. So you are again going to guess and label. Okay. So label each one. What is the first number? Good job. Okay. So again, can you explain to me what the bottom number is?
This is the atomic mass. Then we round to 12 and subtract the number of protons.
Mm-hmm.
And that gives us the number of our electrons.
Of neutrons.
Of neutrons. Actually.
Not electrons. Electrons.
Electrons are the same as protons.
And which is the same as?
The atomic number.
Awesome. Good job, Matthew. Okay, so again, let's review. Okay. 6 is the
atomic number.
Okay. And C is
the element symbol.
Carbon.
The element name.
Okay, and
the atomic mass.
Okay. So 12.011 is the
atomic mass.
Good job, Matthew. Okay. Now starting from oxygen. Oxygen is the
element name.
O is the
element symbol.
8 is the
atomic number.
And 15.99 is
the atomic mass.
Okay. Now explain to me in a full sentence how you would find the number of neutrons.
To find the number of neutrons, we would have to first round the atomic mass.
To what number?
To 16.
And subtract it to?
Then subtract it by
the number of
protons.
Okay, and what number would you get?
I think we get 8.
Good job, Matthew. Okay, now, without looking at the elements, which element is this one?
Carbon.
Good job. And this one is?
Oxygen.
Oxygen, okay. And do you remember the first element we learned?
Hydrogen.
Hydrogen, okay. And do you know the atomic number for hydrogen?
1.
Okay, and do you remember the atomic mass?
1.08.
Good job, Matthew. Okay, so tonight's homework will be labeling each part of an element. You'll be labeling the atomic number, the element symbol, element name, atomic mass. You'll be identifying the protons, electrons, and neutrons. And you'll be explaining how you found the neutrons. Thank you, class.